run.
To go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
For St. Louis, they shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Mad as hell, and I have 4 viewers.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And it's Brunson missing. Brown inside the line. The good-looking shot from the
turned
wing.
my ads off. That's crazy.
Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it. And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Third team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Count it.
This nigga different, Fred. I'm telling you.
36.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Brunson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, gritty makes by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Precise delivery on the pass. Let him go.
Smith's shot is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
49, Fred.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Peterson. Brunson, right side. Down low. It's taken away by Smith. Brown with it. Now Anthony defending. Over to the left wing. Newell, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, that's a steal.
Here's Crawford. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose.
Get my man out the game so he could be well for the fourth.
What that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Buffalo making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Avdia.
Bro, he didn't take him out.
Tatum on the wing. He has 6. Pocket 4. To end the run. St. Louis with the rebound.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that ball.
42.
Browns got 42 in the game.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Here's Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up. And able to get that one to go with all the content.
He said he not gonna quit though. He said he not gonna quit.
Anthony will go right at the defender if he has to.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
St. Louis calls timeout. here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Maxey. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Maxey's got 10 points.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a three-level guy.
Up top, Tatum. 8 points for him.
Louis foul. George.
The Pelicans have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. 5 seconds left to play here in the third. From deep, Maxey.
I'm shitty as hell for missing that with my boy Max.
And so it's St. Louis enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they've created
He got
a bunch
42,
of turnovers
Fred. I'm
with
cool with
terrific
that.
D. Back right after this.
Nah, I need them points. I need them 2 or 2.
Already out of hand.
Fuck
And
that.
here's St. Louis now. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Claxton, covered by Okongwu. Now Black, 4 on the shot clock. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Well, yeah, you can tell Black is very comfortable finishing right under the rim. Has such good hops.
Buffalo moving it around. Here's Peterson. Picked by Bridges. They get it again.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
George with the ball. Bridges covering. Shoots from 14. Okongwu grabs the board. Buffalo with the ball.
I ain't what you trying to get the center?
Great one thing that doesn't show up in the box.
Shit, if you get 1 or 2, you got one of them.
Screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Even those guys that just do with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Outside, Avdia. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Black. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pass to Claxton. And here's George. Now here's Wells. Defended by Avdia. The 3. And it's Buffalo with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Bridges for 3.
Koulibaly.
Out of bounds as St. Louis gains possession. St. Louis calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
St. Louis calls timeout. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out to Carter. Shoots the 3.
Double-double.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Anthony drawing the double team. And it's Flag with the rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but
45.
well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Anthony on the wing. And stolen by Şengün. Brown with it. Brunson picks him up. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Brown. Launches it. And St. Louis, another three.
Heavy incoming from beyond.
They giving you max badges or some shit like that.
This entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky.
'Cause it's
to
giving you
leave
max
this far
everything.
on a three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Now Towns. Back to Brown. Pass to Towns. Now Brown. Clock at 6. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Outside Anthony. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only
50.
hurt his team more.
50, Fred,
Well, guys,
nifty
this was never
50.
really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for St. Louis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there, about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Brown inside the line. St. Louis with another.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at key points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved the best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Free throw no good for Anthony.
Charles?
And in terms of raw shooting ability, Carmelo Anthony is clearly gifted. Now
That
it's just
other
a
nigga?
question of how coachable he is and how
Yeah, the nigga got scored 75 with.
13 feet away. He gets it in there.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little.
57.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Brown wide open. He fired.
Ah, they made me do a fader. That was 60. Yeah, I'm on my Lex shit right now, man. You might get a game with him before I do that. You go to the reward race. You think he ain't already accept the game? You might as well see what he do, you feel me? Oh, this bitch ass nigga left the match. Oh no, he didn't. Did he? Nah, he didn't. I'm still in here. I took Petty for sure. Petty been balling lately.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Oh, he did lead this shit. They had me on his team.
Tastes so good.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Lake?
Seriously?
Wingstop's here.
I think I took the same.
Mm-hmm. I got two. It's a 2K league. I mean, if you want to join, look. Nigga, I done played. Nigga, since I joined this shit, I done played 10 games already, bro. I just joined last night. Cause you don't gotta wait for the game to be on your schedule. You can play them randomly, so you can play whoever, whenever.
Is it like the same thing y'all doing on Madden?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Coach Van Gundy with these two bigs. I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, Brunson. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Going up strong. Anthony hungry to carve out his spot here in the league.
Towns in the corner. From past the arc. Şengün, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Buffalo. Now we'll hear from Alana Forrest, and she's got a story for us tonight.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Going inside, and Flag throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the win in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Second round pick back in 2018. wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Buffalo shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Brown with it. Brunson picks him up. Brown's shot is good.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 or 5 from the field. That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Towns high post. Dunked by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. St. Louis is leading by 4. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's St. Louis now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 7 points.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Poole with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Crawford right side.
2 minutes remaining.
That one is hammered home.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
This young man has no fear. Anthony will go right at the defender if he has to.
And he can't hit the second. Smith for 3. And out of bounds is Buffalo gains possession. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Buffalo. Trailing by 13. And 1:01 left for the first quarter. He takes it in. It looks like that's going to be a goaltending play. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Lively. Here's Newell. Now Smith. By Smith.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Brunson. And the rejection by Lively. Drills it from outside. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Anthony drives in. St. Louis with the rebound. Here's Maxey. From deep three-point land. And so it's St. Louis with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've kept the
29.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for St. Louis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers. Spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has done for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Kevin, back over to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, you look at Alperen Schengen. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Towns. Just 3 to shoot. Lillard with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a wide open look for Flagg. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And St. Louis leads by 21. And so James Borrego is going to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here's Brunson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Got that one up quick. Brown's got 10 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. Yeah, the defender all over.
St. Louis shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one drops. And the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't. And the ball is thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
It's Brown at the drive. O'Connor grabs the board. Here's Peterson. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Tatum. Over Carter. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And finished off by Brown.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Outside, Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for St. Louis. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Peterson. Pass to Tatum. Shoots from 12. The shot's good.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
So timeout called here. The first for St. Louis. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's St. Louis now.
2 minutes remaining.
They're on a 14-5 run. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Buffalo with the ball. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith makes one out.
Versatile on the floor. Anthony showing his strength in the paint.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Crawford. A putback. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The Pelicans have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And so he makes both from the line. And 1:01 left now here in the second. He moves. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
That's on Miles Bridges. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Bridges. And he can't jam it through.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Crawford outside. And again, no good by St. Louis. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The ball goes to
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's Brown with the 3. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 16.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second. So he might be heating up.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Brown wide open, he fired. And St. Louis, another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Okongwu. Yeah, we what are they telling you?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for Buffalo provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained heel, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
All right, Ellie, thanks for that. The guy is certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Blocking foul called. Cooper. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Driving inside. The tee got there too late, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Brown outside, rebounded by Anthony.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
From 17 feet out. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Brown with it. 22 points for him. Shoots. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Peterson. Here's Tatum. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice beat on the run.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Out to the right wing. Rejection by Lively. It's Crawford on the wing. He's got 6. Smith surveying the D. Fires from way outside. Jason Tatum grabs the ball. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Brunson's a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And sometimes, Dan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
3-pointer. St. Louis with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bucket is good. Crawford's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, adding a little entertainment to that layup. Could you imagine if he missed it? Coach would have been all over it.
Outside, Maxey. From outside, off the mark. And Brunson has it in the corner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Derek Lively.
Team foul.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
2 shots. That's been fairly even so far. And he knocks down the first one. Here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got the first points of the second half up on the board for New York. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Johnson with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. St. Louis with the rebound. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA improves his scoring as well. And he lays it straight in. Crawford's got 10 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's St. Louis with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. St. Louis is leading by 21. Now flag. Pass to Şengün. Carter tries it. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jump.
Bridges for 3. And it's Flag with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. And Şengün is right there.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Brown outside. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Pass to Peterson. To end the run. He lays it in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Puts up a 3. And St. Louis, another 3.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And here's Brown outside. And that's all here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And Buffalo has possession. On the wing, Bridges. And once again off the mark by Buffalo.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the shot goes down.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Great positioning on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Brown outside. Şengün. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
that could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Out to Carter. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's sent back by Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Substitution for St. Louis. Derek Lively. Jamal Crawford.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Lillard. Up and in on the layup.
That's a very difficult play to make. Lillard feeling the contact and powering through.
And here's Brown outside. Good on the triple. Brown's got 33 points.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Brown. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Tatum. Newell pulls it in. Here's St. Louis now. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for St. Louis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in fans. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Oh, Lively in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Hey, how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice straight power there, straight power. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Left side, Avdia. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Brown outside. No good there. And so it's St. Louis winning this one.
Yo.
Looks like he is. He missed earlier. Looks like he is. He missed earlier. So points in the ball. Take your time. Everywhere I go, I put on for my shit. I'm a young nigga, I ain't crashing, cause I be around the bitch. Granny chick the mail, she callin' says, be on my chicks. Put 100 on my neck, this for the block I went baguettes. I ain't hate, I stay down, fool that nigga, show respect. If I snap, they gon' go. Swear to God, this not a threat. Made it cool to give out turkeys to the jets, what you wanna bet? Gave school supplies to my hood, it's stock with me. You can go and ask the Rick. Tell my nigga ain't had no money on cash out, he ain't believe me. Nigga, I'm praying that they free you. Fuck, I look like not trying to beat you. But my papa died, I told him, OG, I love you, man, I need you. Only reason I signed the deal, I swear to God, to bless my people. I'm in LA, fucking around with DJ, told him play a beat. 27 on my neck, they mention me when you. No. Salah, bro. Salah, bro, salah. No. Yes, sir. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Just lay down, relax. I know. Yeah. I know. You need this a long time ago, boy. All these aspects. Relax. 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 Right there. I know. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. There you go. Just get my treatment, bro. The cream did it all. Air unit. The way the air is. The double station underneath J, O, and R. Always going in 4s and 5s. Side stack, that looks good. Looking up this insole. Yeah, you got the Sharpie marker right there. Big piece of tape. Pay attention to right here. Gonna be little white dots right here. That's a great sign. Dashes in the bag. Plastic is good. Ball's going up to the first arrow. Should never pass that first arrow. Yes, yes. Air unit. Yes, legit. RFID, section on text and barcode. Circles are nice and sturdy. Nice clear circle. You don't want to make sure there's no break in the glue. Air unit. The way the air is. The double station underneath J, O, and R. Always going in 4s and 5s. Side stack, that looks good. Looking up this insole. Yeah, you got the Sharpie marker right there. Big piece of tape. Pay attention to right here. Gonna be little white dots right here. That's a great sign. Dashes in the bag. Plastic is good. Ball's going up to the first arrow. Should never pass that first arrow. Approved for 4. What's your real name? What's your body?